I know there's a delay, but this is crazy. There we go. Now I can see it. I know there's a delay. Hey everybody. How are you today? Hi Mama. How are you? You can see I got my fancy pajama pants on. So we're back to making chicken cards, because I think they're funny. so that's what we're gonna do. I've been playing. I just have to be honest. Really playing. So I had beginner's card class last night. Let me show you what we made. Last night? What's today? Wednesday? No, it was Monday night. Hey, Rhonda. And Rhonda, we have H and no H. I just lost my page. Okay, there it is. Okay, so my beginner's card class, this was one of the cards that we made. It's just a simple happy birthday card. And we put some tape on there and masked off a spot and then just stamped with the Circle Celebrations stamp. Super easy. But, oh my gosh, those colors are just so pretty. It's a fun card, but super simple. You could do that for any occasion. We made the snail card. You've got mail, the little flip fold. This was another one of our beginner cards. Again, not hard. Nothing we do is hard. I love that little snail. And then we made a get well card. This is not good. And we used the, hope things get better soon. We used the, thank you for sharing my video, Rhonda. I appreciate that. We used the negatives of the butterfly stamp. So when the butterfly stamp, the bougie butterflies, butterfly brilliance, whatever it's called, when it comes, it's one big stamp. And when you pull the little negative pieces out, that's what this is. And you can make your own background stamp. Does it not? Does it not look just like giraffe spots? I mean, no, Sandra did not come up with that idea, but it is a brilliant one. My brain doesn't think like that so much. So, I'm going to show you the card, kind of what we're going to do. Maybe not really, but kind of. Okay, so this is what we're going to make. Just chicken in. Ours is going to say something just a little bit different. We put the little chicken on there from the Hey Chick stamp and the little corn. But this one is going to be just as cute. This is using the alphabet, what are they called? The Playful Alphabet Dies that match the Pattern Play stamp set. And I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay? But our card is not going to say just chicken in. Just chicken in. It's not going to say that at all. Okay? I'm going to show you how to do the adhesive sheets first. Okay? In case you don't know. These are our adhesive sheets. They come 12 to a pack, I believe. 12 to a pack. These are the adhesive sheets. They're 12 by 6. So we're going to add some adhesive to this. So when we cut the letters out, they will stay where we put them and I don't have to glue each one. Okay? So there's two sides to the adhesive sheets. See, this side has 3 different sections. Okay? And this side is all one piece. There's adhesive in the middle. So I'm going to peel carefully the back off of the one that has just the one section. Okay? So you just kind of peel it back onto itself and leave the sticky part out. Okay? Sometimes it can get kind of tricky, but just be patient. Just keep working at that corner or that edge to get it to come out. you put the sticky side down, the side that you want to show, you leave up. Okay? So don't stick it down if that's the side you want. This is the side I want. I'm using the Misty Moonlight today. Okay. Then you fold that back, just like that. And now we're going to trim it off. Don't cut that off first. Because now when you trim it off, your scissors won't get sticky. Okay? So now this can go in the bin because you're still going to use it. So put it back in the package. And now we have an adhesive. This is all adhesive. It's all a sticker. One big sticker. Okay? So I already have my letters picked out. And this card is going to say, are you ready for it? Are you ready? Best of Cluck. I know, I'm funny. Is that funny? I hope so. Now you don't have to put these letters in order because, you know, you're just going to cut them out. But it does kind of help to make sure that you have all the right letters. Best of, I'm going to cheat too. See this letter? It's not really a C. It's like a French C. It has a little thingy at the bottom. I'm going to use it because there's only one C. Otherwise, I'd have to run it through twice. And, you know, I don't have to because I'm going to cheat. And I have an exclamation point. Because best of Cluck needs an exclamation point. Okay, I'm going to get my Stampin' cut and emboss machine. I'll bring it over here. If you're creative enough, you can do it all. You can do it on the mini machine. Okay. Let's get these letters cut out. All right. Put this out of the way. Going with our card. Oh, look what was on the bottom. Okay, so here's our piece of white. We're going to put all these letters onto a white piece of paper, and you're going to line them up carefully using a ruler. And we're going to start with the Cluck at the bottom because it's the biggest word. You can start wherever you want, I suppose. But I do want it to be straight on the paper, and I do want the rest of the words to be centered on it, okay? So that's where we're going to start. So this is okay, so how's everybody's weather? That's one thing we can talk about, because there's a lot of talking about the weather going on. I am in Georgia, and today was a beautiful day. It was a little cold, but I got nothing to complain about. The sun was shining, which we haven't seen in a long time. And I'm happy that the sun came out. But it was probably 50 degrees here today, which is gorgeous. And I was ready for it. See, I'm going to cut that little bottom part off of that C. And those are not the scissors I'm going to use, because those are huge. Okay, so I'm going to use my pokey tool to get the backs off of all these and get them laid on my white piece of paper. Straight. Probably going to want that over there. Okay. So I know in Texas my granddaughter was being pulled behind a truck on the icy streets. Pennsylvania's cold and getting sick at 8 inches of snow. Oh my gosh. No, we don't need 8 inches of snow. Now tomorrow we do have a chance of some severe weather here, and it might, we might have we have a tornado warning, but watch warning. Anyway, it might get a little ucky. It's definitely, it's going to get wet again because, you know, we need more rain. My gosh, we're about to drown. My daffodils haven't even bloomed yet, and they usually do by now. My cousin's watching. How's everything in Iowa? Another storm coming to New Mexico tonight. Oh my gosh. We gotta put the L in there. Gotta put the L in Cluck. Yeah, the whole state. I bet is there anybody on here from Texas? Well, Texas ain't got no power. Texas is a really big state to not have power. I mean, it's huge. I drove across it in December, each way. Not the first time. Not the first time I've driven it. Probably not the last. Okay, let's do of. My F stayed on the paper. Okay, so now I have to move this. Let me get my exclamation point on there. Where did it go? It's still stuck on my paper. Okay. Oh, the exclamation point's a little tricky. Trying to get the paper off the little dot. Yeah, it'll be a little tricky. We're gonna get it. Come here. I'm gonna line you up all the way at the top. Come on. Ooh, so I found out some news today about our my Hawaii trip, because I earned a trip. My first incentive trip that I earned, we went to Greece. Absolutely loved it. It was amazing. Oh my gosh. Greece is beautiful. It was 1,000 degrees, but beautiful. So the next year I earned the Hawaii trip and they canceled it. Dang it. So then I earned the next Hawaii trip. So now I've earned both of them. And we're going in May. May 15th. I'm going to Hawaii. Apparently Hawaii is still open. You can go. You have to have a negative test before you go. I have to sneeze. Pardon me. Not COVID. Just a sneeze. Okay, so you have to have a negative COVID test 72 hours before you get on the airplane. Okay. But you have to have a negative COVID test from one of Hawaii's trusted partners. Hawaii does not have any trusted partners in Central Georgia. So, I'm going to have to drive about an hour and a half 3 days before I leave to get a test. But you do what you got to do, right? I still get to go. So I'm super, super thankful for that. And if I don't get the COVID test, then I have to quarantine on the island, which is not such a bad thing. I mean, it's still Maui, right? We're still at the Waldorf Astoria resort. So, not bad. Not bad at all. Even if I had to quarantine. Okay. This is taking a minute. Sorry. We'll get to it. And then I'll show you how to cut it out. And then maybe we'll switch gears. Because this is taking a minute. Maybe I'll finish it a different way. Anyway, we'll see. So what else happened? I got, subscription boxes. Like we do Paper Pumpkin, which I love Paper Pumpkin. If you do not get the Paper Pumpkin, which is Stampin' Up subscription box, you should. It's an awesome box. It's $20 a month, and it comes with all of the things that you need to make whatever the project is. It's usually cards. So Usually it's a set of 15 or 20 cards for whatever season is coming up. Like this next one is gonna be spring, I think. But yeah, you can subscribe for that. You can get it. You can cancel at any time if you think you're not gonna like the next month, and they kind of give you a preview of it. If you think you're not going to, well, they're sticky, Brenda. So it's easier if they're sticky, and it's a lot easier if you have a ruler. Always use a ruler, especially if you want them straight. So our subscription box, you can sign up, and then you can postpone it, like if you don't want it 1 month, and then you can sign back up, or however you want to do it. But it's pretty awesome. It has great cards. Beautiful cards in it. Anyway, but I got a subscription box for Israel. I can't pronounce the words that it is, but it's just a box of artisan stuff from Israel, which is really pretty cool. And actually, on my Facebook memories today, I was in Israel 7 years ago today. I've been twice. I love to travel, people. I love to travel. I'm just putting those back in the box so I don't lose them. Okay. So now, we're going to take a pencil, and we are going to draw around these letters, okay? You're just going to draw a little bit of a border around these letters, okay? And you can do it as light or as dark as you want. We're going to erase it later. But so you just draw a little bit of a border. Now this is just like a guide where you're going to cut, okay? So you draw your little border. I can't draw the whole thing up there, so I'm going to draw it down here. However you want it to look, it's yours. You get to decide whether you want to go into the letters or not, because it's yours. So we're just going to draw around here. I've done quite a few of these, so I get faster. I don't know that I get better, but I definitely get faster. Which paper is this? This is the designer series paper, the 6x6 Christie. This one. And I put the adhesive sheets on the back of it. This is Misty Moonlight paper. Oh, so back to my Israel box. So I got this box from Israel yesterday. And it had olive oil, and it had dates. And it had, I love dates. They're a sweet snack, but they're not too sweet. And what else did I get? Salt from the Dead Sea. It's garlic and peppercorn and something, Dead Sea salt. And I got some face cleaner stuff, because all of it's real good with all the Dead Sea minerals in it. Okay. But it's great. Okay, so now I'm going to cut around here on these lines. Okay? Fussy cutting. When you're fussy cutting, you're going to turn the paper, not your scissors so much. Your scissors stay still, and you turn the paper until you get them caught in there, and you got to move them. Try to stay down at the crux of your scissors, again, until they get stuck. Now what I drew is just a guide. Oh, the adhesive paper, adhesive sheets. Okay, I'll talk about adhesive sheets again. I got too much paper here. So the adhesive sheets, you get 12 sheets. They're in the catalog with the adhesives. And then it makes your paper into a sticker. I talked about it at the beginning. You can go back and watch that. Okay? No, I'm not going to go into the letters, really, Mom. That's my mom giving me advice. And yes, I appreciate that. And no, you're right. I could always go back and do it if I wanted to. But I'm not going to go inside the letters. Okay, so let's see. Let's keep going. Oh, I got a little a little vase. And then I got some toothpaste made with dead sea salt. I was like, really? It tastes okay. Mint toothpaste from Israel made with dead sea salt. Okay. I'll try it once. Or twice. But the dates are amazing. I took them to work and was eating them. I was like, what are you eating? I'm eating dates from Israel. They're imported. So I'll share on my blog post tomorrow for sure. I may share some on my webpage or on my Facebook page. Some of the other ones of these that I've done. I made one for my son. It said Happy Birthday Roman. I made one for a friend of mine. It said, because you could spell anything you want. That's the beauty of this, right? So what did I make it say? Inconceivable. Because my friend likes to say inconceivable, you know, from The Princess Bride. I told him it's inconceivable because he left me and went and stayed at his camper, and then his brother got COVID, and so he had to quarantine and he couldn't come back. So it was almost 2 months before I saw my friend at work. And I told him it was inconceivable how long he left me at work. Okay. There's our word. Now, you can still see some of the little lines here. You get an eraser. Hello, Denise. You get an eraser, and you erase the lines that are left. You get a real soft eraser. This one is Stellar. I don't know. This one is from Office Depot. And it is an amazing little eraser. It does a great job, and it doesn't leave any marks on your paper. So you need a good eraser, that's for sure. There, I think I got them all. Okay. Best of Cluck. Now I'm gonna round these little edges off, the corners. They're really like a sharp corner. I'm just gonna trim them and round them off just a hair. I just like it a little bit better. And I'm gonna fix that U because it looks all dorky. But you can always go back and fix it, right? I mean, you still have scissors in your hand. Do whatever you want to it. All right. So there's that. Okay. So now I'm going to put a background on here because I want to use this background stamp because it's a chicken. So we're going to put the all wired up background stamp on here, and we're going to use Smoky Slate, I think. Sure, we'll use Smoky Slate. And we're just going to put a background because otherwise it's just boring. And you can't have boring. I have another card I'll show you. I think it's cute. It's already made. You have to wait. You have to be in suspense. Okay, so there's our background. And then we're going to make a chicken. We're going to use this chicken. Right here, we're going to use that chicken from the Hey Chick stamp set. So we're going to stamp her and color her and cut her out. Okay? Look, I stamped too hard. It's okay. I'm going to cut her out. That's a halo. That's what happens when you stamp really hard. You don't have to stamp really hard. Okay. So, because I'm going to put this on Misty Moonlight, I want a little bit of Misty Moonlight. And I know you may think that's crazy on a chicken. But, you know, these chickens are crazy. So, I'm going to make her a little top knot Misty Moonlight. Because I can. And the tip of her tail is also Misty Moonlight. And then I have some, what is this? Seaside Spray. I'm going to make her feet Seaside Spray. Because it's a crazy chicken. Okay, and then we'll just use some orange at the bottom. I was teaching the ladies a little bit on Monday how to blend. Some of them think they can't blend. Well, yes, they can. It's not hard, right? Nothing we do is hard. Nothing at all. I'm going to get a little pool party. And then we're going to get a lighter yellow and finish off this chicken. I'm going to leave his wing white because not for any real reason. He's a funky chicken. I'll blend this together a little bit. You can hear it scratching that alcohol marker. I need the orange for his little beak. And then we can put our card together. After we cut out the chicken, I need the dye. I need the dye for the chicken. Yep, I can use this one. Just didn't know if my paper was small enough. There it is. I love this little guy. This little stamp cut and emboss machine. It's so convenient. It's not heavy when I move it. It's just so nice. If you can see my plates, you can see that I've used it a lot. Alright. So that's that. So, let's put our card together. I have Misty Moonlight background, card base. I guess that's what that's called. This is Seaside Spray, so we're going to put it down. And if I can find some glue. With our background on there. And then I'm going to add Best of Cluck. And I'm going to add dimensionals on it. Pop it up. Just so it's not boring. Now you can put, if you wanted to put another layer on here, you just lay it on a different layer and then cut around it. Draw if you want, or freehand it with your scissors. Totally, completely up to you. Best of Cluck. And this guy, chicken, gal. Is it a gal? I guess it's a gal. I don't know. Is it a rooster? I don't know my chickens. I don't know anything about chickens. Okay, so this guy is just going to go right here. in the corner. And then I'm going to put some bling on it. Because just when you think that I made the card blue so I could give it to a boy, we're going to put some bling on it. Because I like bling. I think it needs another one. Can never have too much. So there you go. Best of Cluck. Now, is that cute? You can do this, by the way. You can do it. I promise you, you can. Here's our Just Chicken In. This is the one I showed you at the beginning. Are you ready for this? Show me the other one. This one cracked me up. Where did it go? I've lost it. I've lost my cracking me up card. Where did it go? I mean, how far could it have gone? I'm sitting right here. I have another card. Well, I guess I'll just have to put a picture of it on my Facebook page because I don't see it. Where did it go? I mean, seriously. Oh, wait, here it is. Oh, Cluck. It's not frozen on my end. I can see it, Lee. Maybe it's you. So here. Just Chicken In, Oh Cluck, and Best of Cluck. How about that? Those are my cards. I had fun making them. I've made lots of others. Look, Just Be You. Just Be You. Look, I made my name. The ink stamp Love. Look at this one. I put hearts in the middle. You Are Loved. Isn't that neat? You don't always have to make the letters straight, right? Yippee! You can write literally anything you want. Anything. I plan on making some others. So, but for right now, these are the ones I made with chicken words. Okay? So, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. If you make something like that, let me know, okay? Melody Hyde is the one I got that technique from. She's awesome. I love her. I love her designs. So anyway, yeah, let me know if you do something like this and show me. I'd love to see it. And I will, all of these pictures will be on my blog post tomorrow, okay? And others, probably. Because I'll show you the inconceivable one that I did. So I will talk to you guys later. I'll see you. I'll make another video on Friday, but I'll post my blog post tomorrow. Thanks a bunch.